Hi all and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing okay. There's a little bit to get through today, so I'm going to try, I say that, and be as quick as I can, because a lot of the replies and comments were quite detailed, but the one from Fred Vasseur I think is really quite interesting, so we'll start off with that actually. So Ferrari will hold private discussions with Liberty Media and Formula One regarding compensation for the damage to Carlos Sainz's car at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Liberty Media are already facing a class action lawsuit filed by a local Las Vegas firm seeking damage on behalf of the fans. And Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur said, "This will be a private discussion that I will have with the stakeholders of this. There is no provision in the budget or cost cap for excluding the crashes. For sure, you have a lot of extra costs. The loom was damaged, the gearbox was damaged, the battery was damaged, and the engine was dead. We have a lot of consequences on the financial side, on the sporting side, and even on the stock of spare parts, and on the budget side for sure. It's not an easy one. There will be discussion, the decision, it's another thing. We'd have to discuss about the circumstances of the incident also, because it's not just about the cover coming out. I think it's too much. The main issue for me is, in this case, is that when you put the first yellow flag, it means that you saw something. You didn't put this yellow flag by anticipation. It means that the guy who put the yellow flag and put the yellow flag also on my board, which is coming from the race control, it means that they saw something and then they took 1 minute before they put the red flag. When it's the straight line and you have a metallic part and you are at 340 kph. He later confirmed that there was no message regarding debris on the track. They didn't speak at all. We didn't know the reason for the yellow flag. And then I'm coming on to Christian Horner. Christian Horner has urged F1 bosses to reconsider the 2024 Las Vegas schedule because a late 10 p.m. race leaves teams knackered when heading into Abu Dhabi in a few days' time, where they will be 12 hours ahead of Las Vegas. Horner said, "It's been a big event, and like in anything, there'll be a bit of a debrief to go through, what was good and what needs a bit of polishing. When you look at the interest there has been in the race, it's been phenomenal. As a first event, of course, there are going to be many lessons to learn. I think one of the things we look at is the run-in schedule because it's been brutal for the team and all the men and women behind the scenes. I think everybody's leaving Vegas slightly effed. We need to look at how we can improve that for the future. We are running so late at night, so maybe we run it a little earlier in the evening. You are never going to keep every television audience totally happy. This is an American race, so if you run at 8 o'clock in the evening or something like that, it would just be a bit more comfortable for all." And Sky Sports commentator Danica Patrick says Toto Wolff looks defeated after another tough season. Patrick told Sky, "They have got so much better throughout the year, but nothing to show for it. You can sense Toto looked defeated, frustrated, tired maybe. It's been a long year, everybody is wearing down, so I'm sure it's feeling extra heavy to them now, especially when they have had bad days, especially when they get glimmers of hope." And Lando Norris says he feels okay after his crash at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. McLaren are blaming a bump on the track that caught Norris out. Andrea Stella said afterwards, "You can see all cars sparkle when they go through this bump. I think the combination of the bump and the cold tyres might have surprised him. I think that bump, if we carry on racing at night time, should be fixed because the tyres will always be cold, low grip, and it becomes a very tricky corner. Already during the weekend we saw cases of oversteer in that place. So independently of the timetable, we would strongly recommend that this bump is smoothened out." And I did say smoothened because I'm quoting what Andrea Stella said. And just to jump back quickly, I do think there are certain elements of Ferrari's private discussions that shouldn't remain private. I'm not going to go into it now because I don't want the video to be too long, but I'll think about it and then give my thoughts on that on another video. And also with Christian Horner, I think he may well get his wish for next year because they've already talked about bringing forward the start time of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. and I think it's on the 23rd of November next year. So he may well get his wish there, which means all of us in the UK will have to get up extra early, 2 hours early, to watch the race next year. So if you do like what I do, please like and subscribe, and also feel free to press the notification bell so you get more notifications, or warnings, of my uploads. Again, thank you for your support. It genuinely does mean a lot to me, and until the next time, take care.